Have you ever had one of those days where you just want to see someone get what they deserve? No violence, nothing messy. You just want to see justice. Real satisfying, no holds barred justice. The kind that leaves you sipping your tea like, ooh, she said what needed to be said. Now, imagine that every single day for over 2 decades, one woman delivered that kind of justice. No frills, no fluff, just facts, foolishness, and one very powerful gavel. We're talking about Judge Judy, people.
You sound like a fool.
The woman who didn't just become a household name, she defined what it means to be unbothered, unshaken, and unapologetically right. So let's get into why Judge Judy is the best thing to ever happen to television, and possibly the most iconic woman to ever hold a gavel. Before the sass, before the memes, before the millions of dollars, she was Judith Sheindlin. Straight out of Brooklyn with a law degree in her hand and a New York attitude that could slice through steel. She started as a family court prosecutor, then became a judge, and by the time Hollywood caught wind of her, she was already a legend in legal circles. In 1996, Judge Judy premiered on TV. And listen, daytime television hasn't been the same since, okay? This wasn't your average courtroom show. This wasn't about spectacle or drama for drama's sake. This was Judy calling out liars, dismissing nonsense, and laying down the law like only she could. So you're probably thinking, okay, what really made her stand out? It was this magical, slightly terrifying combo of three things: authenticity, authority, and entertainment. First off, authenticity. She wasn't acting. She wasn't trying to be liked. She was just herself. A Bronx-born, book-smart, people-smart powerhouse. You believed her because she believed in what was right. Second, authority. Judge Judy doesn't just walk into a room. She owns it, point blank period. You could feel her presence through the screen. When she raised an eyebrow, bro, you knew someone was about to get verbally body slammed. Okay, it was fun. The one-liners, the deadpan looks, the way she cut through someone's story like, sir, you're lying, and badly. Like, she was like the human version of that I said what I said meme. Iconic. Iconic. Judge Judy didn't just become popular, she became a phenomenon. At her peak, 10 million viewers a day. That's not just success, that's domination, people. Okay, those are Super Bowl numbers. I just want you to understand, like 10 million viewers a day. A day? People weren't just watching her, they were quoting her, parroting her. She was on merch, on memes, on SNL. Other court shows tried to copy her formula: Divorce Court, Hot Bench, The People's Court, but none could touch her, okay? Because you can't copy confidence, you can't fake fairness, and you definitely can't replicate Judge Judy's energy. But maybe the most powerful thing, she made it okay for women, especially older women, to be seen as smart, strong, and completely unapologetic. In a world that often tells women to smile more and be nicer, Judge Judy was like, absolutely not. It's not gonna happen. Now, she wasn't just out here roasting people for fun. Every episode came with a built-in life lesson. I mean, I learned personal responsibility from Judge Judy than I ever did in school. She taught us, don't lend money if you can't afford to lose it, okay? If you didn't put it in writing, it didn't happen. And for the love of God, keep your receipts. Okay, at least save your bank statements. She turned basic legal principles into everyday wisdom and somehow made it wildly entertaining. It wasn't just TV, it was a free masterclass in common sense. And she never lectured, she just ruled. And if you didn't listen, that's on you, okay? But let's talk numbers. At one point, Judge Judy was pulling in $47 million a year. That's nearly $1 million per episode, people. That means you could film for like a week and be set for life. And you know what? She earned every cent. She was the highest paid woman on television, and she made sure everyone knew it, okay? Not out of arrogance, but out of power. She was an example of what it looks like when women set their value and don't apologize for it. And when Judge Judy ended in 2021, after 25 seasons, she didn't retire. She said, okay, new era, and launched Judy Justice. Different courtroom, same Judy, and still no time for foolishness. So in a time when things feel chaotic, where lies spread faster than facts, where no one seems to be held accountable, Judge Judy still stands as a symbol of truth. She's the reminder that justice can be swift, sharp, and sometimes funny. Okay? She shows us that age doesn't dull brilliance, that women don't have to play small, and that telling it like it is, that's a skill, people, not a flaw. She is, in every sense, the TV judge we didn't know we needed. And still do. So yes, she's a pop culture icon. Yes, she's a millionaire. Yes, she's got the sass of 1,000 grandmas combined. But more than that, Judge Judy made television better. She reminded us that justice doesn't have to be boring, that you can be fair and fierce at the same time, and that sometimes all it takes is one sharp woman with a robe and a gavel to change the game. So personally, for me, thank you, Judge Judy, for the drama, for the truth, and for never letting anyone pee on your leg and tell you it's raining. Okay, that's that. If you love this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your favorite Judge Judy quote in the comments. And remember, if it doesn't make sense, it's probably a lie, and Judy will find out. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good one, take care of yourself. Bye.